The Milwaukee Bucks shocked the world. Listen, I was wrong about fucking everything yesterday. I was wrong about the Knicks. I was wrong about Milwaukee. Because what the hell happened with Milwaukee last night, man? First of all, Chris Middleton is having himself another game. He's proven why he was so key in that championship run. I know some people want to take that away from them, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he played really well in that stretch. He also has, he has a great mid-range game, can play ISO, hit threes. He has a game that could close, his style can close games out. Excuse me. And I know Halliburton was having back problems going into the game, and so they were, he wasn't himself. To be honest, he really hasn't been himself to me in a while. I guess injury aside, I was kind of looking for him to really I was looking for him to really put his stamp on this series, right? Being the Team USA, going to the All-Star game, but that just didn't happen. And right here we see Bobby Portis, and this is exactly why we couldn't have this fool out the last game, man. He gonna make some plays because you're gonna have to double team him in some of these situations because he's the next man up. You don't have Dame, you don't have Giannis. Chris Middleton is showing up. You the next man up, and the fact that he got himself kicked out of the last game, you just wonder, right? You just wonder. And he had himself a great game. I didn't even go over some of the. Here, let's go over some of the stats for this game because holy. So Milwaukee won 115-92. For the Pacers, you had no one scored above 20. You had 7, 12, 13, 12, 16, 12, 7, 6, 3, 4. It was no one had a breakout game. Miles Turner, who had a great game last game, only went 1 of 4 from 3, 5 of 12 from the field. I'll get back to him in a second. And Tyrese Halliburton had 16 and 6, and that's just not going to get the job done in a closeout situation. Excuse me. Chris Middleton for the Bucks, 29 points, 5 assists, 11 rebounds. 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from 3, 9 of 20 from the field. Bobby Portis, 29 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 10 rebounds. No free throw attempts, 1 of 3 from 3, 14 of 24 from the field. That means he was doing a lot of his work from the midi. So he wasn't getting free throws, but he was doing a lot of his work from below the free throw line, right? Which get someone like Malik Beasley, who was just shooting the lights out. I think we saw it in that highlight earlier. Him being in that mid post, now they got to go double team him. If it's not Siakam on him, it's going to be a mismatch. So they had to double off him, and Malik Beasley was able to eat off of that all night. He added 18 points. Like I said, 4 of 6 from 3, 7 of 11 from the field, right? And then Patrick Beverley, 13 points, but 12 assists. That's what we were expecting from Halliburton, but that's what we got from Patrick Beverley instead, man. So, what a game. What a game. And so like I said, like I was saying yesterday, man, the Pacers are a 3-point shooting team, a jump shooting team, but a 3-point shooting team. And when it's going in, it's nice. But for the most part, the only person that really gets to the rim consistently for them is Siakam. He's the only guy close enough to the rim to grab a bunch of rebounds. This guy, Miles Turner, at 6'11", this guy, Miles Turner, at 6'11", gave us 5 rebounds last night, man. No Giannis. No Giannis. Brook Lopez only had 3 rebounds. But, like, that can't be the case where your center is getting 5 rebounds. I can tell you right now. Game 1, he had 8, 1 offensive rebound. Game 2, he had 7, no offensive rebounds. Game 3, he had 9 with 1 offensive rebound. Game 4, he had 9 with 1 offensive rebound. And last night, he had 5 with 2 offensive rebounds. So, on a team where you have jump shooters and three-point shooters, you guys need someone to crash the offensive boards. You need someone to create extra possessions, right? You need to be able to shoot more threes, but you can't do that if you're not able to get offensive rebounds and just rebounds, period. This guy literally runs from one three-point line to the other. I don't even think he touches the baseline. What are we doing? And I'm sure this is a him problem, but what do the coaching staff tell him? Like what do y'all do? 5 rebounds in a potential closeout game? So you mean to tell me if you not hitting threes, motherfucker, what is the point of you being out there 6'11"? You just being there tall for no reason. I don't know how the hell he got 3 blocks. Because he had 3 blocks last night. Because you're not getting no defensive rebounds. So, like what? So, yeah, man. This Pacers team, I think the Bucks, they almost kind of get a pass. Doc Rivers gets a pass because of their injuries. But even if the Pacers win this series, I have more questions. I come out with more questions than I have answers or proof of how good they are, right? It's more questions about Halliburton. Is he a star? Is he that 20 and 15 guy that we saw for most of the year? That's high efficiency, 3-point shooting, that can give you 25, 30. Moving forward, I got a lot of questions about this team more than answers.